Welcome to Brown's Rod and Custom, your home for street rods, muscle cars, and Volkswagen content. This is my dad, Big Ron. He's our body man and fabricator. This is my beautiful wife, Megan, our editor-in-chief and supporter. And this is me, Adam, the designer and mechanic for our projects. If you find our videos helpful, like and subscribe for more content.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Brown's Rod and Custom. Happy Sunday. Hope you all are having a great day. We've been hard at work over here on Don's 1957 Chevy Belair, sanding and bodywork. Yesterday was bodywork, and more bodywork, and today is more bodywork, more bodywork, and more bodywork. So, and it'll probably be that way for a few days. I don't have a lot of footage for you today, just kind of this. I just want to give you an update, kind of walk you around, show you what we've got done. I think there's only so much sanding you guys want to physically watch, I imagine. It's not exactly exciting, but hopefully in the next couple days we'll be priming, and hopefully sooner than later we'll be getting that trunk to fit when that part comes in, and we'll get this thing painted. So inflatable paint booth, all the things, and that'll be fun. So lots to do, but let me show you what we've been working on. I have been out here working on pretty much all the parts for the front end. So I am wet sanding with 400 fenders. So right now you can see the difference. See, this is darker. I have not sanded this yet, but I have sanded this. So got this whole section, basically body line down, is ready to go. I started to make the turn here, and Mom yelled it was time for dinner. So anyway, I'll probably be hitting this tomorrow. I did get both inner fenders are done now. All these parts got done yesterday. Splash pan, core support, all of this is ready for paint. So that is huge for us to just be to that point. We don't have to do anything else to it but wipe them down and paint them. So that's, and reassemble it. So that's a good spot to be in for us there. I did get this front fender done inside and out. Only downside is somewhere about here, it's got a dent. So we got to fix that. But Ron's going to try to hammer and dolly it out a little bit and make it not really a thing. It's not a huge dent, but it's there. So this one's 90% done. Sanding's done. I have to do the hood probably tomorrow as well. But that's the whole front, right? So that's huge. To have all those ready for paint is really, really a big deal. That's a huge part of the car. The front of this car is massive. Now, Big Ron has been working on the body all day. Working on a spot here where everything's seamed up and whatnot, the Dutchman and the quarter, and there was a seam and all of that. It's been working down here, getting that right, where the seam was for the rocker, where they welded it. Door jambs are coming together. I'll show you the other side. He's been spending a lot of time today down here, right there and right there, dialing in this rocker and bottom of this quarter. This area here he's been working on pretty good. And then on the inside here, you can see the yellow. That is where we ground down all those welds. So he's cleaning up the door jambs so that these can get jammed in here soon and get cleaned up. He did the same thing on that side. So we're getting there. It's just a lot of work, a lot of physical work, you know. We're tired. It is what it is. But you know, even though this has, you know, new body panels pretty much throughout it, there's still imperfections, and as we go along, we're finding them and trying to fix them. You know, just trying to get this as close as we can and as good as we can before we paint it. So he's been blocking on this quarter, the rocker, the roof, the trunk. I mean, he's been all over this car the last 2 days. But I do feel like tomorrow we should, whether we prime or not, I don't know, but we should have this about ready to I don't know, prime the whole car, but definitely prime these spots and the roof here either to Monday, sometime between Monday and Wednesday. Tuesday is going to kind of be an off day. I got to go to the dentist and get some dental work done. They're going to put me on Valium and nitrous and do all kinds of stuff, and I'm, you know, probably don't want me working on a car all messed up. And Ron's got a bunch of things to do and doctor's appointments and stuff, so Tuesday is kind of a not great day, so I wish I could say we prime it Tuesday, but it might be Wednesday, so just giving you a heads up there. But yeah, guys, we're getting there. Lots of work, lots of things happening. We did get a new part, believe it or not. We got an ignition switch, but so what we got here is an American Auto Wire ignition switch, 57 Chev, using an existing American Auto Wire kit, which is what we have, or engine harness anyway. But if you look at this, you'll notice there's no key and no lock cylinder. So I do have a key and a lock cylinder from another kit from another brand. I hope it fits. So I was under the impression that we were getting a whole switch, like all together, and all I got to do is put it in. Would take me 2 minutes, but you know, this one will probably take me an hour or two just to figure out how to do it correctly and get it to work. So plugging it in ain't a big deal. I'm not big on the lock cylinders and stuff. I don't know a lot about it, so got to figure that out and learn how to do it and then try to do it. So another challenge, but it is what it is. That's cars, right? So we're getting there. Our goal is, you know, try to have this thing running, driving, painted, hopefully glass in it by first week of December. I do not want to roll into next year with this car here by any stretch of the imagination. What has to happen by the end of the year, without a doubt, is this has to be gone and the thing has to be completed. Doors repainted, engine working right, even if I got to call a mechanic, you know, the Volkswagen mobile mechanic guy that everybody knows but me, and have him come and dial this thing in a little bit. I mean, we can do that too if we need to, but yeah, so I need this for sale as soon as I possibly can, and you know, Don's will be done and gone, and then we gotta get on the 40 and get it painted. And then as soon as we get that done, 58 Apache. And I am super excited about that. We're gonna blow this thing apart, get all the metal work done, try to do some body work on some stuff, order a bunch of parts for the suspension and drivetrain and everything, and probably get the big block out and get it being built and kind of figure that game plan out, and try to have this thing as, you know, rolling down a road here pretty quick. So that's the plan. These things, guys, you know, when you do these, I mean, there's two of us working, you know, 8 to 10 hours a day on these cars, and it just and you know, we're pretty decent at it, and it especially Ron, and it just takes time, you know. I mean, it just is what it is. So if you're going to get into one of these, understand that, like, there's a reason their body shop wants to charge you $1 million. It's because it's going to take forever, right? So it does take a lot of time. I think right now me and Ron have combined in this car since November 2nd, we're closing in on, I know we're over 450 hours of work on it so far. So it gives you an idea. You know, most shops are, shit, hell, even Fisher Buggies is, I think it's 100 and something an hour. You know, start doing the math on that. You know, I tried to get a job at a hot rod shop in Southern California. I don't remember the name of it for the life of me. This is back in like 2019, 19. And they were charging, I believe it was $225 an hour, something like that back then. That's a lot of money. That did not include parts, materials. That was just labor. their labor rate. So, you know, and they wanted it up front, right? I mean, this wasn't one of those, we'll pay you when it's done. This is one of those where I think at least half of it came in. I mean, it was crazy, but it just to give you an idea what these things may or may not cost to get built. When people are, you know, say they got $100,000 in their car, 50, 75 grand, I believe it. I've come to the conclusion that pretty much any car you're going to build, regardless of how cheap you get the car, okay, you're probably going to have somewhere around 20,000 in it done. And that's factoring in materials and things of that nature, but not really labor, right? That's not paying somebody to do anything. That's just if you did it all yourself. You're going to have 15 to 20 in it to have a nice car. I mean, I think, you know, and to be honest, that might even be low at this point. I mean, prices just keep going up and up and up and up and up. It's crazy. But anyway, guys, I'm going to leave you with this. Tomorrow we'll be back on this thing. I'm going to be finishing up this fender, jumping on the hood. Ron's going to keep rocking here, and hopefully we can get to a point where we can at least prime some spots in the roof and over the next few days, and just keep pushing this thing down the road. Really big deal is waiting on that trunk latch bracket that we need so we can weld that in the trunk and then dial all that in. That's going to be a little bit of time there, kind of a time killer. So making the trunk fit perfectly or close to as perfect as we can. So be ready for that. I'll bring all that to you. But thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. I apologize, the contents isn't, you know, it's body work. It's just, you know, I wish I could show you cool stuff, but I mean, really, it's body work. It's a lot of sanding, guys, you know. So if you want to see more sanding, shoot me a comment, and I can set up the camera and do, you know, a time-lapse kind of deal, and you guys can watch us do it. But, you know, it's a lot of this, right? So anyway, hope you have a great night, and we will talk at you tomorrow. And please like and subscribe to the channel, guys. Have a good one.